Hey, Facebook family and friends, this is Peter. Thanks for tuning in. This will be a short cancer update and message. First of all, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. For my cancer update, this December has been fairly quiet, which is wonderful. In the past years, it hasn't been. I've either been hospitalized, major procedures, major doctor visits during this month. And this month, I find myself with few doctor visits and an immunotherapy infusion next week. My docs and I are working on kidney function and an infection that I currently have in my urinary tract. And in about a month and a half, I'll be doing a procedure in the operating room to go back inside the urinary tract. But it's been fairly quiet. And now, as we're about to go into 2022, which is amazing, a lot of you are looking forward to leaving 2021 behind. But 2022, for me and my cancer journey, means I enter into the 17th year of this journey in the 7th year of metastatic cancer. And my doctors are amazed that I'm still here. And I know that God has a purpose and a plan in it. And so I'm very thankful for it and for the journey and for the fact that God's partnered with me in it. And this Christmas season for me, I'm always struck by different things, but I'm struck by the poverty of how Jesus was born and what that means for me and the humble beginnings. And you know the Christmas story, but the fact that this pregnant girl or young woman who in that day would have been scandalous had to travel back with Joseph on donkey to Bethlehem for a census. And I could imagine them questioning God, like, God, what's going on here? And yet God was in charge. And even though she had to give birth in a stable or a cave, and I'm sure a lot of you women wouldn't want to give birth to your child in a dirty, unsanitary with animals all around you, and basically in this very humble, impoverished place. And yet that's where God directed for the Son of God to be born. And just quickly in my own life, I think about those times in my journey, cancer journey, where it's like, God, are you really in charge? And for me, it's I haven't understood it at the time, but I understand now of what He was doing, and I know I'm not in control. I'm not in control of people, places, or things. I'm not in control of this cancer journey. I make choices about how I'm going to respond, but I'm really impoverished in myself. Blessed are the poor in spirit, in that I really rely and depend on Jesus as my higher power. And that gives me comfort and peace as I go through this cancer journey, that He's in charge. And although I don't understand it, and there's a lot of things I don't understand and a lot of mysteries that I don't get, but I've come to the point where I trust in God. And I don't want to give a message that every day I get up and I'm this perfectly peaceful, trustful man. It's not. It's the fact that I go through a process of silence and solitude and trust and recognizing God in my life, and that these situations are beyond what I can manage. You ever been in a situation where you know you're not in control and it's beyond what you can manage? Well, that's my everyday. And so I'm thankful for the humble beginnings and for who Jesus was and who He is to me today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for listening.